Hello and welcome to Gina Moon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and tune into your current energies to see what messages Spirit, the universe has here for you during this given time. Before we jump in, just know that this reading is sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. If you would like to watch the link to the extended, you can find the link to the extended down in the description box below. That's where we dive deeper into the entire reading. We go into the other person's energies, we clarify each position, and that's where all the details come through. Now, if you would like to also book a personal reading, you can find the link to my personal readings right below the extended in the same place. You can also find all of those links in the first comment that I've pinned down below. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. All right, we're going to start calibrating to your frequency first to see what is your dominant energy. And you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Okay, interesting one here. If you see the number 9999909, you're headed towards success. Yes, you are. But before that success comes into your life, or you achieve that success, there's a cycle here that needs to close out. A closing out of a repetitive pattern, the closing out of perhaps a relationship for some of you guys, or something else, right? Because this can be related to any area of your life: love, career, family, finances, friends. You take the reading however it resonates for you. Remember that you can reverse the roles if you feel that they fit better that way. I will still read the energies how I see them fit. Welcome cross watchers as well. So the number 9 here, you have here solitude. Okay, and yeah, you know, there's that girl there. She kind of looks like she's a little sad. She's got this book of wisdom open, right? She's reading it, or perhaps starting to read it. And this woman here, she has walked away from these mountains behind her. See those mountains behind her? Those mountains represent something or someone that was bringing her a sense of stability. It was bringing her a sense of security, of safety, at some point in her life. But soon she discovered that that wasn't the case. Okay? So it's like she's turning her back on those mountains. And right now she's in solitude. For you, what does that mean? Again, cycles. I mentioned closing out of a chapter in your life, a cycle, a situation, whether it's related to love, career, family, finances, friends, an old way of thinking perhaps, right? It can be ideals. You used to think of it this way, you used to do it that way because it brought you stability, it brought you money, you thought it brought you love, attention, but you're now realizing that you want something deeper, something more real. For some, it can be, working within an environment among other people, and now you're kind of feeling like you want to do your own thing, start your own business. What kept this person, this woman, there behind those mountains, right? It was her needing to kind of, in a sense, ignore her real passions, ignore her real desires. Because by ignoring that part of her, those mountains promised her stability, right? But I feel that for you, there's an awakening that's soon to happen. For some, it's already happening. Right? We're going to see how this is pertaining to your situation, but I see that right now, some of you guys may feel alone. You may feel like you're going through something on your own. You may feel like an outcaster, like the black sheep, right? Like you're the one who thinks of things this way, or if you're in a relationship, you feel, am I wrong? Or should I, you question yourself. Should I really kind of think like everybody else, do what everybody else is telling me to do just to keep the peace? Let's see, because I see here that you're now opening up that book of wisdom, meaning whatever you have felt that you are getting from the outside world, that environment, you actually have within you. Okay, so let's go ahead and tune in. And as I calibrate to these cards, your energy here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment down below letting me know how these readings resonate for you, and of course, give the video a thumbs up. All that stuff, good stuff, helps me and the channel. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and see. All right. Okay, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, whatever sign this is. But I see also the sign of Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, any of those. We will see what else comes through. Of course, could be any other sign of the zodiac, but like I said, at the bottom of the deck, death, right? An ending, closing out of a cycle. This ending is leading to transformation, particularly the transformation of you, right? Your ideals, your programming. It's kind of like a part of you is remembering what life is all about, what this journey is all about. Again, whether for you, this journey represents a relationship, career, family, finances, friends, your health, whatever else. But yeah, right? It's like this one, solitude. Right now, it may not be feeling good. You may be feeling confused. Are you doing the right thing? Giving that mountain your back. Right? People around you could be telling you, are you crazy? What's wrong with you? I mean, that job provides everything for you. That relationship, what are you going to do without it? No, I mean, that's just how relationships go. You're supposed to suppress your real desires, your real needs, your real wants, but you're finding it very difficult to do that. Okay? Now, yes, this comes with transformation, right? An ending of a chapter, a cycle. We're going to see what it's all about. Right underneath this one, ooh, okay, for some of you guys, there could be a reconciliation. There could be some kind of energy there where something returns from the past to remind you of its real value. Perhaps in the past you didn't have enough time to focus on a particular person, connection, relationship, or a project, an idea that you really wanted to invest in on because you went with the mainstream, right? In some kind of way, shape, or form. So yes, for a lot of you, there is something or someone from the past who is resurfacing. For some, yes, it's a relationship, it's a connection. And it's interesting because it's almost as if you're ending something and then there's like a return of something that should have been, but lessons needed to be learned during that interim period. If this isn't happening yet, it will be happening. Now, I do see here that there's a disconnect right now within a relationship or within yourself, right? It's like the feminine and the masculine energy showing up there. For some of you, you may have been relying too much on one, either the masculine or the feminine, right? And it was a little bit out of balance, which is exactly why you had been staying in those mountains that were kind of giving you some sense of stability. But this is now making you realize that you've got both of these polarities within you, right? And even though it may seem challenging right now, because endings usually come with, tension and feelings of, am I doing the right thing? But this outside energy that you are dealing with or will be dealing with, they're no longer putting in the work and the effort, right? It's like something here is no longer giving to you what it used to. Person, place, thing, environment, idea, right? It could be a relationship, but this outside energy, again, they are no longer making you feel like that's it for you, right? Fulfillment. Now, in the recent past, I see that on your side, there was some kind of shocking revelation, shocking news, shocking revelation. I feel that there was a part of you in the recent past where you were kind of sweeping under the rug the things that really bothered you, the things that you really desired, right? Whether from a relationship, a job, career, environment, family dynamic. You were ignoring the elephant in the room. Still, playing the part, playing along. But the universe noticed the discomfort within you, even though you were ignoring it yourself. And the universe came in and said, you know what? I've been giving you many chances for you to finally stop ignoring the problems, your real desires, your real wants. And so it came to the point where the universe said, you know what? You're just feeling worse and worse and worse by the minute. Let me give you a little helping hand. And something blew up. Something here fell apart. Could have been a breakup, could have been, something that happened at your job, career loss, right? And at first it was a little shocking for you. But if you really think about it, there's a part of you that kind of saw it coming, And this outside energy that you were dealing with in the recent past, they're coming through as, I can make anything happen. The magician, after all, the trickster. This person could have showed you an empty hat and they pulled a rabbit right out of it. Oh, wow. Intriguing. I feel that there was a part of you that felt like it was difficult for you to let something or someone go in the recent past because you felt like you manifested this. You felt like in the moment, wow, like this is really good, Like seeing people around you and you would compare them to you and your situation. You were like, no, this is really good. I need to keep it, right? But we see that something there happened. It wasn't as good as you were trying to convince yourself that it was. On some level, sure. You felt like you manifested that. And I'm sensing here that this person could have been someone who may have manipulated you into something as well. With their charm, with their trickster energy, and or with their promises. Oh, no, I promise you. I will be the one to do this for you. Or I will be the one to, give you that opportunity. Whatever this was. Right? Now, in your present moment, you're showing up with a beginner's mindset, which is a great thing because that means that you're starting from scratch. It's almost as if you no longer care what was built, right? Because sometimes people stay in jobs, connection, situations because they grow accustomed to them, right? Familiarity. But now, I see right now, you're wanting to plant a seed, a new idea, a new direction. And even though you don't know it all yet about this idea, about this person, place, thing, or relationship, you want to give it a go. You do, but I feel like there's still a little bit of a kind of part of you that says, wait, you're not ready yet. You need to study more. You need to practice more. You need more experience. There's that little voice in your head. Or it could be an actual person here telling you, nope, you're not ready yet. You're almost there, but not quite yet, right? So let's see, because this outside energy that you are dealing with or will be dealing with, they've got it all. On some level, they seem like they're more advanced than you. They've got it all together. If this is money related, since there are pentacles here, it's almost as if you're just getting started learning this new way of, it's like the new system, tapping into the new system of abundance. And this outside energy could have a lot to say. But at the same time, are you going to pay attention to that, or are you going to instead pay attention to where they are at based on their experience and let that instead inspire you, right? Because you've got to be discerning. I'm sensing that this outside energy can potentially be an opportunity, but it may not feel like one, because they could be, the one little voice in your head saying, no, you still have to learn more to get to my level. Look at how many pentacles I have, and look at, you just have one. Not directly like that, but that's like the vibe that I'm getting. If this is a relationship here, I feel like you are dealing with a situation or a person who right now, they're all about their freedom, right? It's all about self-love, self-care for them. They're focused on themselves. And I feel that for you, you're making an offer. You're making an offer to them. They may be making you feel like you're not good enough right now. Some part of your life, you feel like you're trying, you're giving, you want to start again, but you may be feeling like maybe this is not good enough. Maybe I do need to go back to the mountains, or maybe you do need to go back to that relationship, or maybe you shouldn't get out of the relationship, right? Or the career. We're going to see. Because in the near future, I see success on your side if you don't give up. If you actually go through with completing that cycle, if you don't lose your ground. Because what I'm sensing is that this person could potentially be a teacher in disguise, right? And the outside energy in the near future, they're coming through as giving just enough to you, to the relationship, to the connection, just enough to keep it going. There's some kind of breadcrumbing energy there. Now let's see, because for some of you, there is a person from your past returning. I'm sensing here that there could be someone who is realizing something, like coming to some kind of a realization. Let's go ahead and see. Let's clarify your energy first. Yep. A cycle that is closing. Again, for a lot of you, this is a karmic cycle that is closing out. Right? Of course, whether you want to close it out or not, it's up to you. But I'm sensing here that something here has been delayed that needed to happen. And part of that has been some kind of a conversation, because things do want to move forward in your life, but not until this cycle is closed. The conversation happens. For some of you, the return of that person from the past could be closure. But for others, the closure can potentially lead to a brand new beginning, right? The happy family, the happy home, the union there. Because what I'm picking up on is that there's a part of this situation that, yes, needs closure. But at the same time, it's giving the vibe of it can be worth saving, but not recycling. Like not doing things in the same old way is what I'm trying to say, right? Let's go ahead and see this outside energy. Tell me more about this outside energy. Yep. So I'm sensing here that this is someone who has been very undecided about approaching you. They haven't really made a decision. Something here is holding them back from making a decision. And I feel that, yes, for some it's this person's fears, anxieties, insecurities holding them back. But at the same time, I see that they've got love in their heart for you. They've got love in their heart for you, but they are expecting something from you. They're still holding on to the wand of hope of maybe there's still potential here, right? Maybe the wrong choice was made. But I don't see them leaving. I see them feeling a little stuck. And there's a vibe that I'm getting here. Because it's almost like when you guys were supposed to have some kind of conversation, right? Unfinished business, the cycle there. You kind of were in a state of mind or in your life where you were either rushing around or you didn't have time for this person, or, maybe you said the wrong thing. And I'm sensing here that this person kind of took it the wrong way, right? It's like they took it the wrong way. And I'm sensing that this is kind of calling for your vulnerability as well. Like, can you be vulnerable about what you really feel and what you really want? Because it's kind of like, it's like the vibe where, let's say, for example, you own a shop, right? Like a candy shop or something. But during that time, you were so busy, preoccupied with other things. And every time you would get to your shop, your candy shop, you didn't realize that you had to flip the sign from closed to open to let people know that you're open. And you were like there wondering, like, wait a minute, why isn't anybody coming in? Right? Every day, like, why isn't anybody coming in? Why is this person not reaching out? Why haven't you heard anything from them? But what you don't see is that they did come by, but they saw that the sign was there and it said closed. So this is something there where you may need to reflect on certain things that were said or not said, certain behaviors, because I feel that this person does want to come close to you, but they're waiting on you either to reach out to them or to just give them a sign, right? At least flip the sign over so that it says open, It's like they want a little, they want to see a little spark of hope. It's like they still have belief in this, right? They're waiting there with their heart open, but they're undecided whether they should reach out or not. We're going to see. We're going to take this to the extended because we're going to go deeper, okay? But what I am sensing is that it's kind of like they are ready, okay, to do something, to take action towards you, to say something. And for you, I'm sensing that your doors are open. Your doors are open to your shop. It's open. But there's something small that you are not seeing. that is making you think like, oh, well, nobody's coming in, right? When in reality, it's just that small little thing that is literally the breakthrough moment that can change the whole thing into a new direction. Remember, this could be love, career, family, finances, friends, whatever else you're dealing with. But I'm feeling here that there's something within you that might be unconsciously resisting. Okay? Again, it could be your fears, your anxieties, maybe insecurities. You feel like you're not ready enough. You feel like you need to prepare more. But I feel like you're ready. I'm sensing here that your doors are really open, right? Whatever ideas you have, it just needs an honest conversation. So let's take it to the extended. We're going to dive deeper there. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get a final message here. So I did talk about both polarities, right? The divine masculine, the divine feminine, and how something here is out of balance within you. Whether you've been too much in your masculine energy, too much in your feminine energy. And there needs to be a balance. And it says here, divine feminine with a beautiful blue butterfly. If you see butterflies, it's change. Lots of change happening, coming in. And it says here, you are a goddess who healed me and transformed me to my higher self. What I'm sensing here is that this outside energy is having some deep realizations about you, about the part that you played in their life. But that moment when they had that realization, they were walking to your candy shop and they saw that it said closed. They could see you behind the counter, but they did not dare to even cross the street. Because to them, it was like a feeling of, oh, no, maybe they don't want to talk to me, or maybe they've moved on, or maybe, if they see you on social media or whatever the case may be. But I'm sensing that someone here has made a lot of changes. And what I'm also getting is that right now, solitude, either you're about to make some personal changes in your life. And sometimes when that happens, the frequencies can become a match, right? And it's almost as if you're matching someone, an opportunity on the outside, person, place, thing, love, career, family, finances, friends, whatever it is, that is now matching your vibration. Because I feel that this person has changed a lot because of you. Okay? But I'm sensing that they now can become the catalyst for your growth, for your evolution. And I still need to check this out, because in the near future, there is an energy there that's coming across as still breadcrumbing. So whether it's this person or someone else, we've got yet to see, right? Has this person really changed? Or is this them trying to help you? Let's see. We're going to go into the extended, and that's where we're going to dive deeper into the situation. We're going to see more so about who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any messages from spirits. If you want to check that out, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I've pinned down below as well. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can also find the link right below the extended, same place. Also, stay tuned, because I do have an amazing offer for you guys from Psychic Source. You guys, it's truly an amazing offer. I'm not just saying that. Some of you guys have asked me which psychics do I recommend. I do recommend a few. One of them, her name is Pixie. She is amazing. Another one, her name is Zamara. You can see it on the screen here, their names. So again, if you want to check that out, stay tuned. That is up next. I'll tell you all about this offer. But for now, I'll see you in the extended. And I just want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. You guys, seriously, they've been around over 35 years, and they're one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, obviously, you guys all know that I do readings myself for all of you, but sometimes, honestly, it just really helps to get a different perspective from someone outside of my own energy when it comes to my personal things. And so I was really curious to know what they would tell me, and so I called them. I called one of their advisors just to get the clarity that I needed. And yeah, I was surprised to know that they gave me the confirmation and the clarity that I already kind of knew within me. What I love about their offer is that you can literally connect with as many advisors as you want during that time frame. You can either call them, message them, and read through all of the reviews to see which one you feel more comfortable with. Right now, they have an amazing offer for you, all of my loyal viewers. You get 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally like less than 20 bucks, you guys. Just click the link that's down in the description box below. I've also linked it in the first comment that you'll see down below as well. Or you can visit the direct website, trypsychicsource.com/Gina Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly because that will be your code, Gina Moon. That's Gina with an E. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gina Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gina Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions and check mark below if you'd like, then click on the red button, Proceed to Payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special Psychic Source offer. Respect is non-negotiable. Red flags, those are warnings. You're not supposed to climb them. Who in the world told you that unconditional love means unconditional tolerance? To watch the full video, visit my new YouTube channel, Nova Sky Society. Link in description and pinned comment below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And remember to share this video with somebody who needs it, especially if you feel like it could help them. Watch your moon and Venus signs for love and emotions, your sun and rising ascendant sign for personal growth and alignment, also for career matters, and your Jupiter and Mars for action, purpose, and expansion. And to catch up on all of your readings for your zodiac sign, click on the left side to watch your zodiac playlist. Click on the video on the right side to watch your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.